How you guys doing? You excited for Malibu? Yeah. Music videos coming out in 2 days. Um yeah, I know it's been a while since I did a live session on Twitter, right? My bad, my bad. Have you guys been bumping my latest album, Halo? It's on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever service you use. Yeah, CK is about to do a tour for US, Canada, and Sydney, I think. Was it? Australia. Um, and me, Woody Gochild, and Haon are joining his tour as guests. Just separately though, not all together. And yeah, so I'll be at some cities. Um, I can't tell you guys where, but yeah. I've been very busy. I thought I'd be kind of free after the album release. I was actually planning to just take some time off, just, relax, whatever. But thing just happened. Me joining CK's tour was a very last minute um, thing too. Like he asked me like a couple days ago actually to like come out, join his cities. And I was like, what? He's like, yo, it's like, it starts next week. You gotta come. I was like, damn. But I'm a team player, and we all are in higher music. So we're gonna go have fun with him, with you guys. But yeah, I know you guys been asking me to do shows or tour, uh, in the U.S., in Europe, or Asia. And I will. Trust me. It's just everything needs to be planned out perfectly. I can't just whip it out my ass. You know what I mean? And do a half-ass job. I'd rather plan it right and make a good impression. My first visit, my first tour. You know what I mean? But yeah. Um, no, there is gonna be a release party for Halo in Seoul. It was actually supposed to be like 4 days ago, but because of the whole you know the thing with Seungni with Big Bang and his club, you know, letting people use drugs and sexual abuse, whatever. Because of the whole thing, a lot of clubs kind of keeping it low key. So my release party that was supposed to be like 4 days ago, we kind of pushed it back just because of because things are kind of sensitive at the moment. It still is, but yeah. Um. Yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing a Europe tour. Yeah. My merch release, huh? Yeah, I mean, I on the hindsight, I should have made a little more, maybe, but I purposely made only a limited amount because I wanted people to really want to get it. You know what I mean? If I had, I purposely made only a limited amount because I wanted people to really want to get it. You know what I mean? If I had made too many of it. My bad. Sorry, my bad, my bad. I got a phone call. That's why. Anyways, how was your day? Mine was all right. Mm, kind of under the weather. Um, is the connection back? Halo is amazing. Thank you. I've been getting a lot of uh, love and positive feedback about my album, which I'm very grateful for. So thank you guys if you have been streaming my album, sharing it, because I definitely believe my album deserves more recognition, not just from me, but people who have put in work to make it with me. You know what I mean? It's not a one-man job, so. What does Olaf mean? Olaf is that the snowman thing from Frozen. Um, I guess the connection is really bad, huh? My bad. I don't know. Korea is supposed to have really fast Wi-Fi. I'm on unlimited LTE too, so I don't know what it is. Maybe. Which song took me the longest to make? Oh, let's see. What songs do I have on there? I think Malibu took the longest because we couldn't figure out who to have as a feature artist. So we had everything ready, except for the second verse, and we were like waiting on somebody else. No, like we were kind of deciding who to put on the track, who would make it really perfect, and we ended up asking The Quiet, who he blessed the track. He made that track like 10 times better than it was when it was by myself. So I'm super happy. Um, yeah, the music video is coming out in 2 days, so y'all better check it out. And until then, make sure you share and like my music video, Like Me. It's two different songs, like two different vibes, you know what I mean? Like Me is more like upbeat, like it's more good, like feel good type of song, like very melodic. It's just me singing, whatever. Makes you just happy, you know what I mean? Whereas Malibu is more kind of like it's more raw, like just a little jazzy, but at the same time it's kind of like it's got that like that just like rap vibe. It's straight up rap, you know what I mean? um I wanted to The reason why I chose those two different tracks as my title tracks for the album was to show you guys, yeah, exactly, to show you guys that I am capable of doing whatever style. Like I wanted to show my versatility. As you can see in the album, like all songs, the beats are kind of different, but at the same time, try to have my own twist to it. So it's kind of like all the songs are kind of different styles, but at the same time it's still my style. I hope you guys understand. And even with the music video, like I try to interfere every time I shoot a music video. I always attend all the meetings, and even after the shoot with the editing, I always interfere, you know, just to make sure that I get the quality music video that I envision, you know what I mean, before even shooting the video. So for Malibu and Like Me, it was two different directors, two different, you know, groups of two different teams, you know what I mean? But my goal was to have two different vibes in the videos, two different visuals, but at the same time, you could tell by watching the videos that it was it's pH-1's video. And what I mean by that is, like, my videos, I don't try to, like, you know, I don't go out of my way to try and look like, you know, I'm all that. Like, I'm just not that type of dude, you know what I mean? I'd rather make my music video more playful, more witty, like just fun to watch, you know what I mean? So even with Malibu, that song is more hard-hitting, a little more like hip, whatever, but I try to make that music video kind of fun to watch too, you know what I mean? And I guess that's where pH-1's flavor lies, I think. It's just, I'm the type of artist, I'm the type of person in general to, you know, always try to, you know, keep things funny, keep things fun, witty. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos as much as I do, because Like Me has its own flavor. It's more like kind of like funny, cute, colorful, whereas Malibu, you'll see in 2 days. It's definitely interesting. Where do I usually get my inspiration? I don't know. It usually comes from within. I know that kind of sounds cliche and everything, but when I sit down for a song, like, it just comes out. I guess that's because I'm always like trapped in my own thoughts, and I have all these different thoughts in my head, and I think that's what's keeping me up at night. So when I sit down and try to write, that's my time to, like, vent it out. So it's not too hard for me to write. How long did Halo take to make? Some songs were written in 2017. So I can't say, like, but that doesn't mean it took me 2 years to make Halo, because at the time we weren't trying to, like, me and Mokio, we weren't trying to be like, oh, let's make an album, and let's work on these tracks. It's just like we've been just constantly just making tracks every now and then, and those tracks kind of, like, piled up. So I only started planning for Halo album in 2018, like, summer. So I think it took like six months, maybe. Yeah, about 6 months. What's your favorite track from Halo? I mean, I definitely love the 2 title tracks, Like Me, Malibu. But besides that, I would have to say maybe Lights Out, Olaf is definitely crazy. Um, I like All Right too, the first track. I like the last track too, Never Give Up, which is CD only. And it's only because I'm a huge fan of Jisoo. He's my peer, but at the same time, I'm a huge fan. So Malibu. Uh, did I? Did you make the melody first or the beat first? No, I don't make the beat. Cause I'm not a producer. Mokio, aka or formerly known as Thursday, he makes the beats, and then when I get the beat, I write melodies or my verses. Have you and Mokio always been a duo? No, we're not technically. Well, yeah, we are a duo, but it's not like an official thing. We're not like a team. He's just my main dude. You know what I mean? Main producer, and he's always been my favorite producer of higher music since I joined. So we just have good chemistry, just as friends too. Um, Plus, he gives me free tattoos, so yeah, and I buy him food. Um, who do you want to collab the most, but don't have the chance to? I've been thinking about. I've always wanted to work with people like Dean or Crush, Zion T, people that can sing. Um, because I already worked with J Park and G Soul, you know what I mean? But also being Zeno would be kind of cool. Yeah, Mokio's tattoo page on Instagram is Moto Christ. I have no idea what that means, but Moto Christ is his tattoo page. My latest tattoo, I'll show you guys, is this one. It's not fully healed yet. It's by Mokio. Is there any worldwide artist that you would want to make collab with? A lot, you know. Used to be Mac Miller. Rest in peace. My all-time favorite is like J. Cole, Big Sean, Mac Miller. Also love Amine. Uh, who else? Like Chance. Uh, also love Jeremiah, Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been shopping a lot with John Mayer too. Oh, I mean he's a legend. So, have I recently met Copal team members? No, only Code Kunst because I was on an episode of High School Rappers season 3, and when I went on the set, he was there. So, which means I got to see Kid Millie too. Yeah, so Kid Millie and Code Kunst, I saw them recently. Um, a funny story though. Lights Out. That's the fourth track. Yeah, that's the fourth track on my album Halo. Lights Out. When I first made the guide track, like when I first sketched the track, right? I sent it to Kid Millie. So my first choice of a feature was not Sakun Chang, who's now on it. It was actually Kid Millie because I thought that beat really fit his style. So I sent him, and that was before, way before Show Me the Money thing. So we didn't have any, like, we didn't know each other. And I sent him, and he's like, I really love the track, but like, he said he's gonna be in Japan, whatever. So I was like, he was like, he had a lot of things that he needed to do. So I was like, basically, it didn't work out. But you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, maybe he didn't like the track, or like, you know, because if you really wanted to, you could have, you know what I mean? So, but I just played it cool. I was like, all right, cool, cool, cool. You know, maybe next time. And then the whole Show Me thing happened, and we got to know each other. We became friends. And then, like 5 days ago, when my album dropped, Kid Millie messaged me. He's like, yo, your album's crazy, right? And especially that fourth track, Lights Out, is crazy. And I was like, dude, that track is supposed to be with you. And he's like, oh my God, why did I turn it down? He completely forgot about it too. So I think he turned it down cause you know, like when I first sent them, it was like the first draft of the song, you know what I mean? It wasn't as good as what it is now. It wasn't mixed, mastered. It wasn't like, it was like a sketch, you know what I mean? I just wanted him to see like the vision. But I think, well, I don't know what his reason was, but anyway, yeah. So we laughed it off, and he's like, "No, we gotta do a track like that again." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So yeah, that's a funny story. But yeah, Seokhoon, uh, who is now on the track Lights Out, he killed it. Like he murdered the beat. So I'm very happy. I'm actually thankful for Kid Millie for not doing it, cause yeah, Seokhoon really killed it. His voice is really deep. But yeah, it was crazy because when I was about to release my album, like maybe like 2 weeks, a week or two before the album drop, I became very nervous. So every day, every night, I couldn't go to sleep. You know what I mean? I would go to sleep for like 2, 3 hours, and then I would wake up because it was on my mind. Like my mind was just completely focused on my album, and I was like, oh, what if people don't like my album? What if my album sucks? What if it doesn't do well? It doesn't sell? You know what I mean? So I was very nervous. But then when it actually did drop, as like I just posted it on my Instagram, like mad people shouted me out, you know, that album out. And I'm talking like peer artists. Which I was very surprised because sometimes, you know, even though, you know, we say like hip hop is all love, like we as Korean hip hop rappers, like we gotta support each other, whatever. But at the same time, everything's kind of like competitive nowadays, you know what I mean? So not many people really shout each other out these days because they don't want to give each other that free clout or whatever, you know. At the same, like, at the end of the day, it's like a competition, whatever. But when my album dropped, almost everybody in the scene posted it on their Instagram saying it's a good album. And I was like mind blown because I don't know why, but I had such low expectation for myself for the album. And it's really my poison, that I still struggle to this day. um I compare myself to a lot of people. I uh, I look at other people that's like doing really well, and I'm truly happy for them. But at the same time, I'm like, man, why? Like, I gotta step my game up, or like, man, I wonder if my album's gonna do that well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always comparing myself to other artists, to other people in general. So that's really something that I'm always struggling with. And yeah, I just wanted to share. It might be like too much information, like, but yeah, I just wanted to just like share that with you guys. Just be transparent, because that's the type of person I am, you know? Like, I'm very sensitive about my work. I consider my work to be like my babies, you know what I mean? If I make a song and somebody says like, "Oh, this song sucks," whatever, that's almost, that feels to me the same as like, "Oh, your baby's ugly." You know what I mean? Like I take that personal. That's how much my work means to me. And only goes to say like I don't half-ass my work. When I make a song, when I make a project, I'm gonna make sure that it's good, or you know, I'm gonna make sure that it it has good quality. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm getting a little too excited about my album. It's my first official full-length album, um, and I know in America it doesn't really make a difference. Like, it's not that kind of special, but in Korea, like, having your own first full having your own full-length album is like kind of like an important thing, you know what I mean, as an artist. And to have such a successful release of a first full-length album as an artist, I feel very grateful, very happy. And I'm very thankful for the people that helped me, you know, including Mokio and the whole band session team members and all the features, you know, and Jay Park, you know, like I asked him like 2 weeks before the album release, and I gave him like 5 days deadline, like, because I was like, you know, time was running out. I needed to send it to the mix engineer, and then, you know, I had to send it to the master, whatever. I gave him a deadline when he was like flying in and out of the country, like he was doing all these different things. He was like on the plane 24/7, but he still pulled through. You know, he still spared his time to write the verse and record such a crazy verse on my song. So I thank you, Jay. I know you're not watching right now, but I thank Jay for everything, for giving me a chance to really give me. He gave me this platform. You know what I mean? Less than 2 years ago, I was nowhere. Less than 2 years ago, I was nowhere. I was just in Korea, not doing anything. I was like looking for an opportunity to just meet and say hi and network. You know what I mean? Just to get to see artists. You know what I mean? But within less than 2 years, I came this far, and I know it's just the start for me. But this crazy, you know what I mean? Just to see me, and I know you've been following me through my journey, right? You've seen the progress, and I try not to take shortcuts. Like, yeah, Show Me the Money was, I guess, my way of like taking a shortcut, maybe, you know what I mean? But that was something that I really needed to do in order to like make my value go up as an artist, to be heard, because there's just so many artists out there nowadays. But yeah, you've seen my journey, you've seen the things that I did, how far I came. Even though it's just the start, it's just the beginning for me, and I got a long way to go still. But I had nothing when I started out. You've seen my Instagram lives when I used to have like 5 people come in, like 10 people at max, you know, like saying, "Oh, I like your SoundCloud song, whatever." And my SoundCloud songs you used to have just like, I don't know, like 50 likes, whatever. Now my pre-order my album sold out. Even before the album dropped. And it didn't just sell out, it sold out like twice as much. My original production. Isn't that crazy? So I'm making like, I'm pressing more CDs now. And my goods, my merchandise, like, sold out in less than 5 minutes. Everything's crazy. I can't believe it. And the artists that I used to grow up listening to, like Palo Alto, The Quiet, Jay Park, you know, G Soul, them, they send me messages personally saying that they thoroughly enjoy my project. And Paulo told me, you are a great musician. He said, you're a great artist. You know what you're doing with your album. You know how to make good music. He's not talking about just rapping. He said, you know how to make good music. And that just made me super happy. And I'm not trying to, trust me, I'm not trying to be boastful. I'm not trying to flex right now. I'm just trying to say what a difference it is. What a difference I'm witnessing today compared to like 2 years ago. And I'm super happy, you know, like being able to, you know, bring gifts to my parents. Even like last year, I couldn't even get them anything, you know. I was like too caught up paying my own rent, paying my own gas bills, electricity bills, you know what I mean? But nowadays, you know, everything's good, you know. Bills or rent, those things are not my concern anymore. I'm just focused on my album. So I thank God, first and foremost. I thank God, you know, but for giving me all these wonderful people around me, wonderful fans, good opportunities. But at the same time, I really wanted it. I really worked hard at it. And I will continue to. And I thank you. I can't say enough how much I thank you guys. And I'm sorry I've been kind of like, you know, not very absent these days for the international fans. It's only because I was so busy, you know, showcasing my album in Korea, doing this and that, you know, going on TV shows, whatever. But hey, trust me, international fans, y'all came first. When I was back in New York, when I was making my own, just SoundCloud songs, it was you guys it was the international fans that really followed me first, and then I made my way into Korea. So, and I swear I will pay you back by putting on great shows, doing tours, but it'll take some time. So I need y'all to be really patient. And I trust me, like I will pay you back with great music, great visuals, in any way I can do for you. Yeah. Anyway, so if you haven't already, make sure to get your tickets for Sikke's show, Sikke's tour. Yeah, because that type of tour doesn't happen too often. So make sure you get it. If you haven't, share the album Halo, because it really is a quality album. I hope you guys enjoy the song. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. Yeah, thank you. Man, I just went crazy. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of under the weather too, so I should probably go to sleep. I just thought I'd turn it on just to see what's up with you guys. It's nothing but love from me to you. And yeah, until next time, see you guys. Thank you. Peace. Ooh.